Good morning, someplace that's not Vietnam.
Sassafras Road. Sassafras Road. Thank you. Thank you for validating me. I needed that. It took me way too long to spit out the word road.
We hit you with the air horns 2 weeks in a row, so we figured why not.
Hit you with some parts.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you with some.
Yes, points! You know what you should hit them with? Stars.
Yeah, it's true. We still have them.
Me or the stars?
The stars.
Or the people who won't take the stars?
Both. The stars are just full of.
No wonder nobody wants them.
Fucking thing sucks!
Come back strong this week.
Yeah, we are.
I like it. Seriously,
Yeah,
we have
please,
stars. Look how many we have. Count them. Don't count them. There's not a lot, but there's not a little either.
Okay.
There's at least 10.
Sorry, I'm watching the audio just catch up to itself.
So we good?
Yeah, hopefully. We'll keep an eye on it all podcast. But yeah, look how many stars we
Look
have.
at the stars.
I think next payday I'll finally purchase the thing that Grocer downloaded on the computer.
That song with Kendrick from the Black Panther soundtrack. All the stars. You can have them all.
You have all the stars. You have the Mecha Star.
I knew he was gonna hit me.
I don't know why.
I didn't know how, but I knew he was gonna come at me.
Get the Mecha Star at the Hella Mega tour. We went there. I got the shirt that proves that we went.
Because you need that.
It's true. Yeah, it's actually a better fit than I expected it to be.
It's a good fucking shirt. I do like it. It's cool.
I only want it because I like the logo for it. I like the
It really
unicorn.
was cool, yeah.
Sadly, Fall Out Boy had to cut their
Set by like a song, like one song.
like 1 to 2 songs, I think. But that was probably Weezer's confetti because it got all over. It probably would have been so bad if they could have just blown it off, but the stage was probably wet, so
Right.
they had to actually clean it.
Put some elbow grease into that mother.
Yeah. So I guess we blame Weezer for that, or thank Weezer. I still had to hear Uma Thurman, so.
Yeah, either way, it took either way. But if they knew that, they should have been like, hey, let's cut one of the songs that kind of is bad. Like Uma Thurman.
Or
the one from Mania.
I was surprised they didn't play Young and Menace.
Right.
I'm also really glad they didn't.
I figured that was the one they would play from Mania. But
Yeah,
it was that
true.
other one.
It's really weird to watch this thing.
It's really weird to hear that one song from Green Day, from Father of All. Because I kind of forgot it existed. But it's one of the better like upbeat songs, you know.
What song even was it?
The one that went about I'm happy to be alive.
Oh, Pollyanna.
Okay, that's my bad. So it's not okay.
Yeah, it was. I don't think they played anything from Father of All.
No, they didn't. Never mind. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, which I'm kind of surprised.
Right.
Yeah, that was kind of their newest album.
Yeah, right. My bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just knew it was familiar, but I didn't know what it was.
And like one of the logos is actually from the unicorn. That's from their album.
Yep. I guess that makes sense to why they were the headliner.
Yeah, because I kind of wish the lineup would have been Fall Out Boy than Weezer though.
Yeah. Same.
Because like honestly, out of the two,
because they might not have to cut their set short.
yeah. I mean, Fall Out Boy, they're the only one that hasn't released an album
Right.
since 2017.
Yeah.
I mean, they released a greatest hits album, but I mean,
Right. They only had like 2 new singles on it.
yeah, but I would consider that releasing an album.
Same. That Wyclef Jean song and that one about Bob Dylan. That I like. It's catchy, but I don't agree with the lyrics.
Same.
Everyone loves Bob Dylan. I was like, no, we
That's
don't.
not true.
Like it's catchy, but I don't agree with it.
I fucking hate Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we'll have a different audio system.
Yeah, we're hoping.
Yeah, sorry for last week's episode where like it just goes from like sounding professional to sounding like someone was filming us because the audio stopped and we didn't have the microphone for the camera last week because I was trying to test something out.
Yep. So like it was straight, just the camera.
Yeah, like what a horrible time to try to test something out. But,
All right.
But I think I know where the problem was because I was lifting the computer up to show you stuff.
Yeah, and maybe
lot.
yeah.
So I think that's what kind of like spooks.
I don't know. We should get a Discord or something. I think because we can send each other things, you know.
Yeah.
Because I have a Discord, but I don't use it for shit.
I had Discord downloaded, but I didn't use it for shit.
I need to download it to the computer. I have it on my phone, but that's what you. I think that's how Gus and Eddie do it. Like they send each other things. To see. So we'll test that out.
Are they in person now? Finally, or
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched them in a hot minute.
Same, honestly.
I kind of got tired of the COVID stuff.
Same, and I got tired of. They get oddly political. And I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Don't come at me politically charged.
Yeah. Unless it's a joke, like on This Is Important.
Yeah.
Because that's great.
Politics is just straight up.
It's true. You know, it's not doo-doo, though. Business Town.
It's true. And welcome to Business Town,
Welcome.
everybody.
How are you?
Hope you're having fun in this lucky business town. Hopefully you're not working at a place that's having a concert next door.
Agreed.
Because that would be very distracting.
It's hot. It's boring. It's business.
Yeah. I went away from the business board, the business board, because there's no need for a soundboard in Business Town.
It's true.
We're all about business.
Getting to the business.
You can find this cute orange-haired fuck balloon on a
reliable. I like it.
Yeah, think of something.
For some reason, I thought Rhinestone Cowboy. I don't know why.
Hey.
Orange-haired Rhinestone Cowboy.
Find him on Twitter at KyleDean2. You can find me. I didn't go nearly as hard as I normally do. Yeah, my neck's been sore all day. That's kind of why I didn't go as hard on the slap. You know, for you guys.
Like every time my neck goes this way, I feel it. Because my head bobbed.
Yeah, bro.
Like, my throat's fine though, which is good.
Yeah,
I thought for sure I was gonna lose my voice, but I didn't. Thank God.
You can find me on Twitter at Dylan K. Nail.
No numbers.
You can find us combined
on Tom
forever on Twitter at the MachoBurgers, and that's the nameplate that's with Tom the Moose.
And his trophy. Respect his trophy.
That our kind editor Michelangelo Hardwick puts on the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
Also, the editor's been slipping. He hasn't been putting Tom's name in the credits where it says starring for the past couple weeks.
Sorry, Tom.
But it's okay. You do this for free, so I can't complain that much.
True. I feel bad. I just feel bad for Tom. I don't mind, but I know Tom's probably like, "What the hell, man?"
To be fair, Tom gets a lot of credit.
It's true, he does.
Already has a trophy. He
gets credit for being a noisy fucking asshole sometimes.
Yeah,
you've been good this week, but just in general.
He has a trophy. He has a nameplate. What do we really got to throw his name in the credits?
Not really.
Sorry, Tom. I love you, but get fucked.
Bitch. We do suck his dick a lot.
Yeah, we do. That video is still coming out in October. I have yet to touch it.
That's cool, man. As long as you get it by October.
Yeah, well, I keep saying.
Hopefully you'll have a new job by then. You'll have extra time to do shit.
Oh, fucking same, bro. I hope so.
Now the hell Megator's over with.
I'm kind of hoping, because I got that week off at the end of August.
Yeah.
I'm going to just use that to search. Or actually talk to a place.
Timbings.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Because they make it do a drug test. That'll give me time to go do a drug test.
Most of the drug tests at them are oral though, so you should be fine.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I know we don't do drugs.
Oh, okay. I just assumed to be a P one for some reason.
Not for them, but when they hire you, when the company probably hires you full time, they probably will, if they ever do.
True. Well, we need you to pee in a cup. I can do you one better. I can do in this cup, bro.
I'll pee in your mouth.
I'll pee.
No, the cup is fine. Thank you.
I'll pee on your wife. What?
Please don't. I would greatly appreciate you not do that.
do you have adult-aged children? Because I'll pee on them if they're legal age.
It's the kind of guy you don't want to take home to your kids.
Tell them why.
Because I'll pee on your kids. Tonight. That's what we should get on the soundboard. We get Carl.
Yeah, we do.
Call the neighbors. I want them to see this.
I was kind of slacking on the soundboard for adding new sounds.
Yeah, you good.
I was just too pumped for Hella Mega to think about it.
We added a lot, though, like within like 2 weeks. So
yeah, we did.
They should be proud of what we got so far.
Be proud or be nothing.
Yes, sir.
I'm kidding. I love you guys. All 15 of you.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, our viewership has dwindled drastically.
It has, and I'm kind of sad about it.
Me.
But I still enjoy filming it for you because we like to have fun here.
We have fun, and we like to put our penises in buns.
That motherfucker's not joking.
I like my hot dogs with buns, and I like to have fun. Wacky, wild stuff.
Sorry, I was going to our page, and then I got sidetracked by looking at my recommended.
Oh, yeah.
MachoBurger Productions. We got no views on today's episode.
Really?
That's depressing.
God damn. Not a single, not even Mikey?
Oh, we got 3 views. Come on, bad. It said 0, like on the actual search page. But when you click on the video, it says 3.
God damn. Well, thanks to all 3 of you.
Agreed. Or maybe it's just Mikey 3 times. Who knows?
You know what? One of those was probably me from where I had to get the USB. So thanks to all 2 people who watched it.
Yeah.
Or where I had to get the actual fucking thing.
Mikey said last week's episode, Kendrick Lamar's Clean Compton Cookout is maybe one of his favorite titles.
Hell yeah.
That's good. We got a comment on last week's episode. That's good.
Hell yeah. Also, you can you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at MachoBurger Productions. You can find us on YouTube, MachoBurger Productions. Please find us on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please watch. Even if you don't enjoy, please watch.
I didn't realize you already had season 2 in a
yeah, bro.
playlist. Oh, bro. Nice.
Yeah, bro.
Cool.
Also, you can find us if you don't want to watch our faces. You can go on over to Anchor.fm and find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podbay, Listen Notes, and Podcast Addict. If you listen to us on there, you help us pay for cool things like our rent.
It's true.
I'm kidding. We've only used $4. We only have $4.
But that's what keeps my hopes up, is because I know we get a lot of listeners on there as well. So
yeah, we do.
I don't mind losing a little bit of listeners on YouTube because maybe they're just migrating to the sound only, which is fine. We get it.
It's fine. It's fine.
We branch out. We do our thing, you know.
Indeed, a Rooney. Is there any change in the top 5? Nope, no change. Still the same.
I figured it out.
Come on. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hop on the plane to give that shout out to the sweet geographical regions
One day.
of Czech Republic, Denmark, Brazil, Serbia, Slovenia, Japan, Italy, New Zealand, Sweden, Dominican Republic, Spain, Russia, Uruguay, Pakistan, Romania, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Portugal, India, Philippines, Australia, Canada, France, United Kingdom, Germany, Ireland, and United States. I wish the app would let me click on it and see where everything's at.
Right.
Hey, our male demographic's gone down to 81%.
Hey, it's going to. It was like 85 last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bro.
Now the female has gone to 15%. It's better than 12.
Agree.
And the non-specified is 3%.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
So yeah, we're boosting numbers up, people.
Here we are.
So that means you guys need to get your ass together and start listening on everything else.
Please.
Please. And we're gonna go to a different place. Well, actually, we're gonna make a pit stop.
Brief.
In Mikey Avenue. So I'll just go ahead and play the sound. Oh wait, we forgot to do the animal of the day. I'm sorry.
Hey Google, what's the animal of the day?
I can't wait to tell you about today's animal, the wolverine. Wolverines have black and brown fur, small eyes, and round ears. They eat pretty much any animal they can find, and are able to catch prey as big as a reindeer to eat for dinner. This is what they sound like. By the way, would you like to hear an interesting fact about wolverines?
Yes.
Great. I read on justfunfacts.com that wolverines have poor eyesight, but their senses of hearing and smell are excellent, which help them find the prey more easily. Are you up for another interesting fact?
Yes.
Yeah!
According to Defenders.org, typically weighing less than 35 pounds, the wolverine is powerfully built and has short legs with wide feet for traveling across the snow. Do you want to hear today's creative challenge or catch up on yesterday's animal?
Creative challenge.
Look up more facts about wolverines. Then tell a friend the craziest thing you learned. I'm excited to chat more soon.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Why would I look up more facts? That's the whole reason That's stupid.
He only sent us one question, but this is what he put. I know you guys told me not to send questions, but I just wanted to keep the tradition up and just ask how was the concert, my dudes? LOL, love you guys. We love you too, Mikey, you beautiful soul. Even though sometimes it may seem like we don't love you, we absolutely fucking adore you. You handsome tan man. Handsome tan man, I like it.
Handsome tan, it's like Rubber Band Man. Handsome tan man, handsome tan man.
The concert was fantastic. I had a blast.
Agreed, I loved it.
The only thing that I could change would probably be the drive to and from.
Yeah, that was a fucking nightmare. You have no idea.
I'm living a nightmare.
Yeah, agreed.
I wish I had that one to describe the drive. But
It's true.
yeah, even Grozier doesn't even know how they get it through that state. Because he has to drive through it daily. And even daily is a nightmare. I'm throwing that in the sink for now, but I will get that later. It was great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing Green Day for the first time. Yeah, we did better. We were a better crowd in Atlanta than Dallas was. So that's good to know.
Right.
And we're going to travel to a different place now, called Grozier's Cracktown.
Dude.
The editor, throw that on the board for some reason.
Grozier's Cracktown. I like it.
Grozier's Cracktown. Because he sent us 25 fucking questions.
Alright, thank you.
Hopefully we get through all of them.
Cool. I got Discord downloaded on the computer, so
Oh, yeah?
all I gotta do is look it up on the internet. We'll figure that out later.
Oh, yeah? How do we download it?
Hell yeah.
What's your favorite music venue in North Carolina? I've only been to like 2 or 3 different ones.
Honestly, I prefer the amphitheater more, but like I think my favorite's still probably the Fillmore, honestly, because it's like even like bigger acts can still fit in there and have like a really big crowd. You still feel like it's a pretty big size crowd.
I haven't been to the Fillmore, but I've been to a place similar to the
Dude.
Fillmore. The Orange Peel.
Yeah, I've wanted to go there. The Trump Bombs are playing there later on this year. I might be going. It depends if I can get a ticket or not.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Carlos talking about it, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But
Yeah,
I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, it's not bad. I sadly had to see Hobo Johnson there. I'm not proud of that.
Sorry, that sounds bad.
I did it to clap some cheeks.
Did you clap cheeks? Then it was worth it. Yeah. Yummy.
Yummy. My favorite's probably PNC Pavilion. It's probably because I actively go to that one more.
Right.
But I also don't mind the Spectrum Center, depending if the tickets are like fairly priced.
Right.
Because some acts have a shit ton. Question 2. Do you value sound design over filmmaking as people who make podcasts and listen to music?
I kind of respect all of it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have a
set preference, but I mean,
Yeah.
I know it takes a lot to do both. And I respect the people who do it very well, like my boy Kanye West.
Yeah.
Because he's good at doing both. He's always been good at the visual and audio.
Yeah, I would love to figure out how to do better like sound recording.
Agreed. And that's all I got to do with software that changes almost every day, so who knows
Yeah, because fucking
how that works.
Audacity's been slacking, and it's currently slacking right now. Because it keeps doing that weird thing where it'll pause, then it'll catch up, and I still think it's like a second or 2 behind.
Right. That's probably why it's always so hard to match it up.
Yeah, and then I gotta sit in here for like 3 hours to do that.
Right, to match it all up and shit. I have a new appreciation for some of those porn videos I watch where like the mouthing is just like a little bit off.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I can't help it because I'm still trying to be my me, you know.
Yeah.
So, I respect the editor. I respect the editor's time. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you couldn't get it perfect, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
It's still titty, so I can still get off, you know.
Michelangelo and I respect you for doing what you do with the green screen.
Agreed.
I help you out with the audio, so you'll stop bitching at me.
I was gonna call you out for it, but you got me. You got me.
I help him out with the audio.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So I splice that. I do the audio stuff together because I don't know how he does the green screen. But
Who wins this round?
you know,
'Cause I've seen you do the audio, but I've never actually seen you edit. So
yeah, see.
So
Yeah,
I
I
got
do
me there for now.
Do the audio, then I send it to him, so you know he doesn't have to take too much time out of his day.
Yeah, right. Because he does it for free, like we said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or for the $4 we've earned.
Because like I used to do like a little bit of it before we got the green screen. Now it's all him.
Because it's like
it's all him. Because sometimes you take weeks off, but you know. But you could tell you could tell if it was Michelangelo Hardwick or me.
Yeah, agreed.
If it looks poor, it was me.
just like our old scripts.
Yeah. No, if it looks nice and clean and slapped together well, Michelangelo
Hardwick did
If
that.
it looks like someone was barely trying.
Hey, your boy.
Yeah, boy. So he'll be on the lookout for that video in October.
Eventually.
In the credits, drop down who you actually want to edit that one, me or Michelangelo. Films you particularly enjoy, Kyle? And he put in parentheses or DNL. Any directors you like?
Say that again. Was from the beginning?
Films you particularly enjoy.
All right, let's start with that. Okay. Or does he mean like?
And then I guess it's kind of like an add-on of any directors that you like.
Okay. Because it would have made more sense if he would have been like, you know, favorite movies from directors you like.
Okay. Because I'm
confused. What
I'm gonna go to the back door and pee, and I'm gonna let you answer that one because I don't really know that many directors by name.
Fair enough. See, I'm a big fan of Edgar Wright. He's a really good director. He's got a new one coming out called Last Night in Soho. It's like some sort of time travel-y thing with like some chick who's played by that one chick that does that thing that's kind of hot. I know that's not specific, but it's true. It looks pretty good. It's got some other people in it that looks really good, but I can't remember because I watched the trailer like Monday, so I already forgot it. But and then I love James Gunn. He's really good too. He's one of my favorites. He's really good.
That's one of the few I know their name too.
Right. And then not really anymore because I haven't really kept up with his newer work. But you know, back in the day, Sam Raimi, you know, the Evil Dead, the Spider-Mans. I liked him a lot. That's really all I can think of at the moment. I like a lot of horror directors. You know, Jordan Peele, great director.
Is James Bay a director?
James Bay? I'm not sure. I've never heard of him, but
I may be thinking about James Gunn.
There's a singer named James Bay. Sings that "Let Me Be Me" song. I'll be me. That one.
Probably. I don't mind J.J. Abrams.
Right.
But I'm not big into the science fiction shit.
Right.
It's not shit. I just didn't feel like he was a different word.
No, I know what you mean.
Just in case someone tried to clap cheeks in the comment.
Right.
Peter. I'm just naming off ones that I know. Peter Jackson.
Yeah, he's got a good style to him.
Yeah. George Lucas. I almost said George Michael.
I thought you could say George Romero. I'm like, he's dead. But I mean, you know, the movies he did do, I like.
Obviously, Stephen King.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't direct, does he?
No,
my bad.
He's usually just like a consultant.
Steven Spielberg. That's the Steve I was thinking of.
He's dropped off though recently, especially doing another Indiana Jones that we don't need.
Yeah. I like some Quentin Tarantino films.
Yeah, same. He's a good director, but like those feet shots, man.
Yeah, bro, you gotta chill with the feet shots.
Agreed. But he's a great director.
I can't really think of any more.
Yeah, that's about it. You know.
Yeah.
Because Edgar Wright and James Gunn are like my two big ones that I really love.
And films, what's the difference between film and a movie? What's the difference?
I think film's just the artsier term for it. I think all movies are films, but not all films are movies. Because, you know, film just has more of an artistic quality to it, and that's probably what's artsy-fartsy shit that Gerger would be talking about.
Gerger, you gotta understand, we didn't go to art school, my guy. I'm gonna tell you movies that I enjoy.
Space Jam.
Peter Rabbit. No, I'm kidding.
Yikes.
No, I'm kidding. Space Jam. Space Jam 2.
The Legacy or whatever.
Yeah, the new Boogaloo or something.
The New Jack.
The New Jack Electric Boogaloo.
It says to LeBron, it's just New Jack.
Oh God, that would have been such a better movie.
You're a fucker.
It was already a good movie, but I think that would have been the best way to make that movie R-rated.
Same.
We're just gonna get New Jack. We're not gonna give him a script. We're just gonna watch him fucking assault Bugs Bunny or something.
Watch him assault Don Cheadle.
Oh God. Do we stop filming or do we keep rolling?
Fucking let it ride, bro.
Just please don't kill him. That's all we ask.
Yeah, right. Within an inch of death, fine, but don't kill him.
We don't actually kill him. But what if he looks like David Arquette? Then I'll just go ahead and murder that.
Yeah, fucking.
Okay, I couldn't think of anything. I was trying to think. The Other Guys, one of my favorites.
Agreed. It's a great buddy cop, kind of dark comedy.
Question 4. What's your thoughts on Estonia? I don't know what that is. Hey Google. What's Estonia?
According to Mayo Clinic, involuntary muscle contractions that cause repetitive or twisting movements.
Alright. Well,
I don't know how to respond to that one.
What are your thoughts on Finland? Dylan, if you could bury yourself eternally in the Icelandic wilderness, would you? Probably.
There's worse ways.
Yeah. I mean, I would make sure I was dead first, but yeah.
Same, but also, like, it'd be like if, like, that one theory about death is correct, where, like, we could still feel all our senses to what's happening to our body. And, like, that'd be kind of cool, because at least you'd be nice and cold, not hot.
Yeah, bro, just laying there, just feeling the animals eat my dead body.
Right.
That's a fucking wonderland.
Agreed.
I want
Just like your body.
I want John Mayer to write that song. Get that body's a wonderland.
Would it be about munging?
Yeah, oh yeah. It would have had to be about munging. And if you don't know what munging is at home, I don't want to
Google it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but just Google it.
Use a safe browser.
Yeah, maybe go incognito.
Go to Urban Dictionary and then type it in.
Yeah.
And then just tell us your results.
Tell us your results and then forget it ever happened.
And
for your safety.
Don't do it to your relatives.
That'd be weird because it'd be like incest. It'd be even weirder. Dead incest.
I mean, if you believe the Bible, technically we already are incested.
Yeah, it's true, which I kind of already do. So
yeah.
I don't believe all the way in the Bible, but I do believe that like at some point we all have to be related, right?
Yeah.
We all came from monkeys. I don't know.
Favorite source of protein?
Steak.
I don't. I'll eat a banana if I have to.
Same.
But I'm not the biggest fan.
Is arpan? I thought that was potassium.
Hey Google, do bananas have protein?
There are 1.3 grams of protein in one medium banana.
I feel like there's better places to get your protein. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna be right. I didn't actually think there was protein in it.
I know a lot of things have protein, but I know like
peanut butter,
meat. I know meat and like peanut butter, like certain grains are like rich with proteins.
Peanut butter has a lot of protein in it.
Yeah, it does.
So I guess peanut butter. I like peanut butter. Put peanut butter on your steak. Don't actually do that.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. Why would you do that?
Don't know.
You just layered it with fucking peanut butter.
You see someone marinating steak with peanut butter?
Does Golden Corral have peanut butter? Because I'll try it next time. Not on the whole steak, but just on a piece of steak. I'll try it. Why not?
I mean, they have a fucking chocolate fountain for fuck's sake.
Right. Maybe they have some peanut butter on some of their desserts. And they just take it off of that and put it on the steak. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the diarrhea is the chocolate fountain at home after you eat Golden Corral.
Well, hopefully no next week because we do want to go back to Golden Corral. We haven't been in a while. So hopefully we'll let you know next week after we film if we don't pass out like we usually do.
It's true. Hey, next week is Grace's last class.
Hell yeah, nice.
Let's just give her a hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah. You want to wait till after then? Just give it one more pay week. Because this week will be bills anyway.
True.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Burgers, I guess. I guess they would have protein in them. Honestly, if it's meat and has protein, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. There's protein bars. I'm not very great.
I eat those here. Some of them are not bad, but like I'm sure those are probably the ones that are worse for you because they got all the sugar and shit on it. But those are the only ones I like because of the sugar and shit. So
Yeah.
But I don't buy them personally.
As adults, more so than me, what's eating out too much versus cooking?
There's not really a specific line. I kind of do both throughout the week because it's easier. Because when I come home from work, I don't want to do jack shit unless I have something planned.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's when I'll eat at home. But for the most part, eating out is like most Wednesdays with you, and then occasionally we might go Saturday if you wake up on time. But other than that, we don't eat out nearly as much as we used to.
Usually Saturday is one of those things if we plan on it ahead of time, so I would know to wake up.
And the last time we did that was like a month ago, so I think it was back in June that we did that. So
the last time I tried to wake up early to hang out with the boys, my alarm clock fucked me. So.
Yeah, all of them.
like my Google alarm fucked me, my actual alarm clock fucked me, and then my cell phone fucked me.
But hopefully that won't happen this time because I'm hoping to see Suicide Squad.
Did you hear my Google and actual alarm clock go off the other day?
No.
Because I set them both for 9, and I was awake at 8, so I kind of forgot to turn those both off.
Right. I was awake at 8 as well because I had it already planned to wake up at 8 anyway.
And I was so excited. I did lay there until 9.
Hell yeah.
But I was just so excited I couldn't fall back asleep.
That's like me work mornings. I wake up at 6, but I lay there in bed till 6:30.
I was so excited for Hell Omega that I just couldn't fall back asleep for an extra hour.
Right, same. I was excited. So I came out here to watch Rick and Morty because I didn't watch it Monday.
And if you haven't checked out The Interrupters, check them out. They're not bad.
They're not bad, yeah. I agree.
They're not bad. If you're into ska bands, that is. If you're not into ska bands, then probably
the lead singer's hot and has a good voice. So, I mean, there's 2 good reasons right there for you.
But if you already hate ska,
it's probably not going to work out for you.
When do you think Bella Thorne will Amber Heard some rapper? I give it another 3 years.
Yeah, it'll happen for sure.
It will definitely happen.
Because she's definitely the type to be like,
I could see her Bella Thorning one of the members from Workaholics because of they wouldn't let her on our podcast.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Bella Thorne, if you want on a podcast,
we're ready.
We're right here. We're right here, dog.
We gotta get rid of Jimbo for a week, but we can do it.
Yeah. We're right here. We're not as popular, but you coming on the show would definitely boost our popularity.
Right.
We can't pay you.
We can't pay you, but we can have some laughs.
We can have some laughs, and we can enjoy the friendship we made along the way.
And what's more better than that?
Probably us getting Amber Heard, but I mean, one of us is gonna have doo doo in their bed, and one of us is gonna have a fucking missing finger.
I'm good with either, honestly. She's hot enough.
That's what they all say. I would prefer to have the doo doo in the bed because that's an easier cleanup. I think
it's true. Yeah, it is.
I can just throw the sheets away and buy more.
True.
Actually, I have an extra set of sheets, so you can just doo-doo in my bed.
I might be able to get short-term disability for the finger thing, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah. There you go. No. Hell yeah. But shit, we're not a rapper, though. Now, do I have to guess the rapper it would happen to? Because I could see it being, like, young something.
Any of these new ones,
Definitely won't be Lil Nas X. That's not his cup of tea.
Agreed.
Now, if it was like Brian Thorne, maybe. But,
right.
I don't know if that's a person.
I don't either, but I mean, it worked. It had to be, so it worked.
Well, it can't happen. Well, she's too old for Drake Bell.
Yeah, true.
Lil Yachty.
Sure, why not?
I don't want it to happen to Lil Yachty, but I can see it. What are your thoughts on cancel culture? Oh, fuck. What are your thoughts on cancel culture? What do you think defines taking active responsibility in woke culture. He put that in quotations marks. I did not.
I definitely think we should hold people accountable, but as for cancel culture in general, for canceling people over every small little thing they've ever done, maybe lay off a little bit.
Now, I would say bring up what they did, and if their apology is extremely sincere and they genuinely feel bad, then just leave them alone after that.
Right, I should.
Now, if they went out there, like, because there's like differences. Now, if they went out there like Drake, like doing what Drake Bell or Kyle Massey did, then no, we should never see their face in the public eye again. Now that cancel culture makes sense. Like Kevin Spacey, I don't think he should be in movies ever again.
Agreed. So far, they've kept that up, so that's good.
Yeah, after he tried to diddle a 14-year-old,
and then claimed he was gay.
Yeah,
no, that's not the problem here.
Yeah, yeah, you being gay isn't the problem. You fucking a 14-year-old is the problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if they actually said something like stupid back on their Twitter back in like 2010, right. we've all played Call of Duty on Xbox 360 back in the day.
Not to mention that was the year after Twitter came out. Like, bro, chill.
Yeah, like we've all have heard some terrible and seen some terrible. We've all probably said some terrible things.
Right. That we didn't even know what the fuck we're talking about. We're just trying to get a laugh, you know.
Yeah, back.
I don't think they should be crucified for it.
Yeah,
or fired.
Now, if the person genuinely and sincerely apologizes, and they look and feel sincere about it, then leave them alone. But if they're just like, "Oh yeah, I said that," and then they don't apologize, then yeah, we should probably cancel them a little.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, hey, whoa, hold up.
Hold up, you're kind of a piece of shit.
Hold up, you're kind of a shitty person.
No, sir, I don't like it. Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, we should get rid of it. But I mean, other than that, I mean, favorite album of every era, 1960s and on. You know, along that, why would you just make that like just a different type of video?
Right.
60s. I don't even know that many fucking.
You want to start at the 90s instead?
Yeah, we'll do the 90s, man. Shit. That means I have to find out albums from 1990.
That's a era, though, so, like, it'll just be the 90s.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I thought you like maybe each year. My bad.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah. I would say my favorite album from the 60s era would probably be... now I gotta think. God damn it.
We can skip it for a later time.
No, I got it, bro. I got Spotify pulled up. What's up, dude?
What the fuck is that, cat?
Oh, cool. I wasn't sure if this album was 60s or not. In the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy that one because even Kanye samples that one. The album came out in 69. That's why I had to look it up to make sure.
Perfect.
Fuck, I know the album, but I can't think of what it actually is called. Like, I can see the album cover in my head. Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix. Or Electric Ladyland was also really good. So I would say those three for the 60s.
No, I don't know for the 60s.
From the 70s?
70s, I would definitely do Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
The one that has Don't Fear the Reaper on it.
Yeah.
Something about a magician, I think.
Was that the 70s? Oh.
I think so.
Blue... No. Why would I actively want Blue October? Agents of Fortune.
Yeah, that's it.
That came out in 76.
Cool.
I'd probably also say that one. Just because I don't really know that many other ones from the 70s.
Let me see here.
From the 1980s.
Maybe Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
Probably good. Maybe Zeppelin 3. It's pretty good. Came out in 1970.
For the 80s, I'm going to say The Queen is Dead by the Smiths. Just because that was in 86.
Alright.
And that's the one I know confidently that was the 80s. In the 90s... Shit, the 90s, I guess, in the grunge era, I would say... In Utero.
I'd definitely say In Utero over. Even though I like Nevermind, I think In Utero is a better album.
Agreed. Then I guess post grunge. I would probably say The Color and the Shape.
Yep.
By Foo Fighters.
I'll say that one too. Dookie, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think that was pre-grunge though. That was in '92, so that was like around the middle of grunge.
There's still one out there on there.
Yeah, although in the '90s area.
Yeah.
Era. Definitely that one. Oh, Blue Album and Pinkerton. Enema of State.
Yep. And then 2000s.
2000s, I'd probably put Hybrid Theory or Meteora on there for Linkin Park. Although I do think Minutes to Midnight's probably like a better album altogether.
Yeah, altogether, yeah, for sure.
American Idiot, definitely.
Graduation.
808s.
808s.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that for the 2010s. I realized that one was like 2008.
Yeah.
Man on the Moon.
Yep.
One. Fuck. I already said American Idiot.
The Blueprint, I think, is in the early 2000s.
I think so. Yeah, 2003, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was because that's Kanye was working on it on his album at the same time.
The Red album.
Yep.
And the Green album for like half of it, and the other half I could do without.
Hey, agreed.
2010s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yep.
1,000 Suns.
I'd probably go with Jesus as well. I like Jesus.
Yeah. I listened to 1,000 Suns the other day. That's why I haven't deleted my Apple Music yet. So I can still listen to things.
It's a good fucking album.
Yeah, it is. Like, I know it didn't do. Well, it did decently, I guess, but like it wasn't received critically very well.
Right.
But I actually really liked that album. It slowly became one of my favorite Linkin Park albums. Fuck, we forgot about Gym Class Heroes.
Yeah, sure.
Papercut Chronicles for the 2000s. My bad,
For
Gym
sure.
Class.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
Bro, we haven't even. Folie à Deux is in the 2000s.
Yep.
My bad.
That one definitely.
How did I forget one? How did I forget my top favorite album?
American Idiot.
Yeah.
I'd put a 21st Century Breakdown over it, but definitely both of them.
The 21st Century Breakdown came out in 2010, didn't it? Or was it 2009?
Might have been 2009.
Yeah, I'm gonna look
But it
quick.
could be both, I'm not sure. But I'm going to guess 2009.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess 2010. Ah, you're right. It was
Nice.
2009. And then 2020s, nothing has really blown me away yet.
Agreed.
Except for Dark Side, not Dark Side, but what's your album name? Man on the Moon 3 and Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yep.
I will say that what do you call it again? What's your album name? Sour, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That one's not bad. What number of question was it? Okay, number 9. Good Lord.
God, we haven't even caught 10 yet.
Question 10. Why is Drake Bell? I don't know, buddy.
I wish I knew, but I don't. I'm sorry.
Question 11. Thoughts on Kanye's latest albums, and can you empathize with people that believe Yeezus is Ye's last unanimous great album, excluding KSG?
I don't know where you're really getting that argument from, because everyone hated Jesus.
What's KSG?
Kids He Goes.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know. I don't know where you're getting that from, because I know most of the population hated Jesus.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it when it first came out.
I was one of the ones who kind of stood by it. Unfortunately,
I didn't like it.
So I got a lot of flack from it. Everyone hated me for it. Bro, that's a good album. And then now that like a lot of artists just didn't do it throughout history. A lot of people now realize that it's better than they give it credit for. Because I like the storyline that goes with it too.
Yeah, back then I'd have been one of those guys that disagreed with you. I would have said it was terrible.
Right.
I liked Black Skinhead off the album, and that was it. That's the only song I liked.
Because the first two singles he did at SNL. Fucking, I was like, bro, I'm hyped for this fucking album. And then it came out and it fucking. I was like, oh god. I was listening to it senior year and I was just fucking.
I got it for $5 like a week after it came out on Google Play.
Yeah, because it didn't do well quickly when it first came out.
Yeah.
But
I still don't like the song "Bound 2."
Really?
Still don't like it. I like the verses, but I hate the fucking samples.
It's kind of a weird one for me because like I definitely see that too, but I also don't hate it. But it's definitely lower, but I do like it.
Although I do like Jesus more than Life of Pablo though.
Same. I do like Life of Pablo, but
yeah, I like Life of Pablo. It's a little too long. But I definitely like Jesus more.
Every song on Life of Pablo is a good song. It's just when you listen to the whole album together, you're like, you don't need all these.
Yeah.
Like if one of the songs that's towards the end of the album plays on shuffle, I'm cool with it because it's a good fucking song. Yeah, but like if I'm listening to the whole album and I get to that song, I'm like, oh, skip this fucking Christ.
Yeah, because we were listening to Wolves yesterday, and I
love Wolf. I never said that one. Like,
it's a good song, but it was playing, and I was like, bro, this song's still fucking on.
Right, yeah.
It was
even after he finishes the last verse, there's a whole minute of
yeah, and I was like, this is so fucking on.
And then technically, the one right after called Frank's Track is where Frank Ocean sings for like a minute. Was actually supposed to be part of that song as well. Like that so it would have been 2 minutes if he would have kept that.
And then he also added, do you ever feel that Kanye is more passionate about releasing a concept more so than a unified whole?
Maybe not a concept, but a storyline, because most of his albums have a storyline that you have to pay attention to and really listen to pick it out. Otherwise, it definitely has a theme to it, but you have to pick out the storyline because like no one really knows the first 3 albums he did. Where it was like a whole complete storyline, and then he was supposed to do good ass job, but then his mom died. Because it was like that he had graduated and then he got a good ass job, and that was supposed to be the next album, but then his mom died, and then that's how 808s came to be.
Yep. I really like question 12.
Hello.
Could MachoBurger experiment with film to the extent of Bo Burnham's Inside, or at least more sound design?
We need to have extensive amount of time off.
Yeah.
And somehow miraculously have our bills paid, but we definitely could. Because our heads together would come up with something pretty great, but it would take time and money that we don't have.
Because I already had like some really like interesting like for like short film ideas.
Right. Yeah, we had a couple just by ourselves, randomly.
That we talked to John that like start out kind of funny, and then the ending is like, oh, that's
like oh shit, that got dark.
That got dark and kind of sad real quick near the end. Which John said he would be really cool to film.
Agreed. We just have to
get some
filming. You have to start watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we can get that ball rolling.
Yeah, and you could probably help us out, Groger, and give you some producer credits.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to be able to film more stuff.
Same.
I definitely need probably a better. I have an iPhone. I don't really need a better camera. We just need better lighting. And probably just better like acoustics. But we already have a green screen,
so we're halfway there.
How would you market MachoBurger? What would be your artistic statement or pitch? We're a comedy podcast, but we can do so much more than just comedy podcasting.
It's true.
We can do albums. We can review albums. We can review movies. We can make movies. We can make comedy shorts. We can do the whole 9 yards, man.
We can do the whole football field.
The only thing we can't do is make a musical.
Sure, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can't do. Oh, we can't do animation yet because I'm terrible at drawing, and the only one of us that can draw is John.
Yeah.
14. Would either of you try stand up? And would you enjoy being a radio personality?
I've always thought about stand up.
Yeah.
And I when I worked at Centro,
Yeah.
I kept a little diary, not like a diary, but like a notebook that I would write good contents for jokes in, because I always think of just random things. Because I have 8 hours every night to kill, and I'm just thinking of jokes and shit. But
do you still have that notepad?
no, I lost that a while back.
Damn it.
But because I always thought about it, but we just don't live in a place where that's kind of impossible. I'd have to travel somewhere to start.
We have to go to Charlotte.
Yeah, and that was kind of tough for me in that situation.
Yeah,
so I kind of gave that up, but I definitely could do it.
We could.
It would take practice. I'm not saying I'd be great at it immediately, but
yeah.
I feel like I can do it given time.
Yeah, because we were supposed to be the opening act
Yeah.
for your mom's comedy thing, but she never did it. So
Yeah. Would have been a good experience for us.
yeah, but we could probably go up to Charlotte like one weekend and do like an open mic night or something. And if we're good, maybe they'll be like, "Hey, you guys come back next week."
Right.
Or we get off stage, but hey, everything you just said up there, don't say that shit ever again.
Telling you to sit up there and talk about dicks for 45 minutes.
And my dad really wants me to be a radio personality, but I don't have the money to go to a radio school or any college in general. Question 15. Which painting do you like more? Butcher's Stall, 1551, or Plum Estate, Comedio, 1857?
I guess we're going to look these up, I guess.
Yeah, let me just... Okay, fuck off, Spotify.
What was the first one?
Butcher's Stall, 51. Search on images. No, I said images. Why the fuck would I want that on maps? Images. It's kind of not bad.
So creepy with that head just staring at me.
Yeah, it's a little spooky.
And then what was the second one?
I would like it for Halloween.
Yeah, right.
Give me a second one. Plum Estate, Comedio. Plum Estate.
Okay, I definitely like that one more.
Yeah, that one looks more peaceful to me.
Agreed. You can tell it's Japanese too, so that's cool.
Yeah, that one looks a lot more peaceful to me.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna say Plum Estate,
yeah.
but I'd like to know which one you like better.
Agreed. So you comment in the comments below, Roger. And if you don't comment, we'll know you don't watch this.
I like how he had to type in 16 twice because he just put "What are your thoughts?" and then he put 16. What are your thoughts on digital distribution? I think it's easier to listen to things and just have it already there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still like owning physical copies.
Agreed.
But like I like to preview what I'm hearing first to whether if I want to buy the physical copy or not.
Right.
Because like there's been albums I've listened to that like if it was pre-digital era,
right,
where I had to go out and buy this and then listen to it, I would have been pissed.
Right. Like, why do I own this now forever?
Like I have to own this now. Like Weezer's Black Album. The first half, happy. The other half, I would have been angry that I had to buy this to listen to the other half.
And I pre-ordered it, so, you know. Because from the singles, it was good, and then the rest of the album was like, oh, that's kind of not
bad,
that great.
yeah.
But, I mean, it's a cool vinyl. I like the color of everything, but overall, it's a purchase I probably, at the time, could have avoided buying.
Like
I was making good money then, so it wasn't a loss, but it's just... It's like $30 I could have not spent.
American Beauty, American Psycho.
Yeah.
Like the singles they released, Century and not Immortals, but well, that one too, I guess, because it was in a movie. Mm-hmm. Centuries, Immortals, and what was the other one? They played it yesterday.
Uma Thurman?
No, God no.
It was on there, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay.
But, Irresistible, that one.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Based off those three, I probably would have pre-ordered it,
right,
or at least got the album, and then I would have been pissed if I owned that album.
Pretty sure I did pre-order it digitally. Give me a second. I'm looking. I can't remember.
I don't know if it's called pre-ordering when it pre-saving. That's what it's called. Like you pre-download the album before it comes out.
On what?
You can do it on Spotify, but
yeah, but like I just meant like in the days before that when I bought all my music. I would pre-order. I would pre-order albums.
I'm sorry,
Apple. Yeah, before I use Spotify.
Oof. That's why I'm a Spotify man.
Before Spotify and before Apple Music was a thing. So
Yeah.
I would actually buy the albums from the iTunes store.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to own American Beauty, American Psycho.
Well, that's all the big sure. Yeah, that's the whole album. Yep. that's the whole album.
God damn.
Yeah.
Also, same with AFI's Bodies. Like the new one they just came out with, I'd have been mad if I had to buy that to
Same.
listen to it.
Agreed.
Because the singles are really good, except for that one. But
Yeah.
Tied to a Tree.
Even the last one we were like, oh, we couldn't go without that one.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the album that wasn't singles was like, I mean, they're not bad, but they're just,
I would have been pissed if I
what's
had
the
to buy
point?
it.
Agreed.
There's been so many albums I've been so mad.
Right.
So I like hearing the album first and then getting to think, do I want to buy the physical copy?
Right.
17. If you were on acid, would you rather paint, read, or study calculus? I feel like painting would be the more calming out of,
Agreed. Yeah.
especially on acid.
Yeah.
Because you want something that it doesn't scare you.
Agreed.
Doing calculus would make me very angry and it'd probably turn into a bad trip real fucking quick.
Real fucking quick. The numbers would probably attack me.
And reading, that one's iffy because sometimes books can be scary.
Agreed. I'd read a comic book. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. But it also has the potential to turn into a bad trip just as quick.
Yeah.
So painting just sounds the most.
Same with just reading Dr. Seuss because they can turn into a nightmare
That
real
would be
fucking quickly.
horrifying. So last time I was on acid, I was just kind of listening to a bunch of music in the living room because everyone else was on shrooms, and then when they all left, I just kind of listened to John Mayer in my bedroom.
Hell yeah.
And just laid there for hours because I couldn't fall asleep because it's acid.
Did you cry?
No, but you know that part in Gravity where he just keeps saying keep me with the light.
Yeah.
It was one of those cliche things in a trip where you're like falling, and I was just falling deep into the void while he only repeats it like twice.
Yeah.
But like on acid, I just kept hearing him just keep me with the light, and I'm just falling into the void. I'm like,
Bro, you know how horrifying it would have been if you kept falling and then you landed in the back rooms?
fucking hell, that would have been horrifying.
Oh God!
Thank God I didn't.
Yeah, right?
I just kept hearing John Mayer's voice singing that.
What if John Mayer's the only thing that saved you?
That might have been. It might have been, bro. Because I was listening to. It's changed dramatically.
Yeah.
You know, it always does. But this is.
Yeah.
And it had a lot of his old stuff on it. And yeah.
Like, because if you were listening to like Speed and Bullets Evan, you probably would have been in back rooms.
Yeah, agreed.
that whole album was back room. I love that album, but it's
like
like
Future Butterflies will be playing, and I'm just being chased like a backrooms demon.
Yeah, bro. Or even postmortem boredom.
Yeah.
Like, even that one. That's song number one. Song number one, you're already fucked.
Agreed. And then before that, I just watched a lot of random cartoons. I watched a lot of the tribute episodes of Adventure Time, where like they dabble in different animation styles. That was kind of fun. That was more of a happy trip though, because I didn't hate my life then. I also the second acid trip was like right after I got fired from Walmart, so I wasn't like too great then. So I see why that kind of turned into a neutral trip. That wasn't a bad trip, but it definitely was neutral. And I haven't done acid since. So that was 2018.
Oh, yeah. 18. What show do you think
Allegedly.
What show do you think tragically went downhill the fastest after starting with so much potential, aside from Arrested Development?
I know this is just off the topic. Off the cuff, I think of Titans. Like when they first announced it was going to be like a live action kind of like Teen Titans, I was like, oh, bro, it's going to be cool as fuck. First season sucked ass. And the second season had some good qualities, but overall still couldn't redeem itself. So
Yeah.
we'll see how the third season is because it starts like next week. So
I don't watch a lot of shows because I'm kind of lazy.
Same.
But if I had to, when I was a kid, I would have said Adventure Time because I didn't know it went on for as long as it did. Now I only watched season 1 all the way through.
Right.
But as I got older, I just kind of stopped judging things when it first came out. Because I wasn't going to, like, especially if it wasn't targeted to me. Now, if it just looks bad based off of just a trailer.
I'll tell you. I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm like, that looks bad. Yeah. But if it has David Arquette's face in it, chances are I'm probably going to hate it.
Agreed.
Or if Courtney Cox is involved somewhere in that project, I'm probably going to hate it too.
I never got into Cougar Town.
Yeah, just.
I feel like it could be, if I didn't hate her so much, I feel like it would be a good show. Mm-hmm. But like just her being her in it ruins it.
Yeah. Courtney Cox. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Question 19. Thoughts on Igor and Call Me If You Get Lost. I still don't know if it's pronounced Igor or Igor.
I think it's Igor, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because the movie that came out that was called Igor, I think it was spelled with like the letter E. So that's why I've always been confused.
I think it was too.
Yeah. That's why I've always been confused if it's Igor or Igor.
That is weird. Because I'm pretty sure traditionally it is Igor. Like, or it's just spelled Igor with an I.
Yeah.
But that movie was an E. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was his name too. Like he was an Igor named Igor, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it was an E. But I didn't watch the film, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely liked both of them.
Yeah, same.
Both of them is actually what got me into Tyler, the creator. Well, Igor got me into him and made me actually check out the guy.
Right.
Other than just stopping at Wolf and just because it was hard to get through.
Because Wolf's Law's my favorite. It probably still will be. But definitely, I think overall, I relate more to Igor. Not because he's talking about a male in that album, but just, the whole unrequited love type thing. I relate to it more, but because I can't really relate to his braggadocious rapping on this one. But it definitely, is better, I think, in terms of, his rapping skills. Call Me If You Get Lost. So, I mean, it's really hard to compare them, but overall, I like both of them about the same.
Hey, we're only at 101, and we're on question 20. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Good job, Grozier.
Good job, Grozier. I love Mikey, but these questions are a lot better.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of them. Kids going.
Question 20. Other favorite podcasts. Would either of you launch others? I would definitely be able. I'd definitely love to launch other people.
True.
But my favorite podcast right now is This Is Important from the guys from Workaholics.
I listen to that every Tuesday morning.
I also really enjoyed Dissect by Cole Kirshner.
He's got a new one called Keynotes.
Yeah, I haven't checked that one out yet.
The one that he did on Radiohead really makes me want to check more Radiohead out, more than I did before.
Also, like Why I Hate This Album. This is where they take an album and talk about why they hate it, and that is by Tim Richardson and Garrett Harvey, and that's also on Spotify. Also been listening, well, I haven't started listening, but I've been wanting to, Cartoons That Curse by Johnny and Tarek.
It's really good. I got to, the two ones they're doing now, the ones they just did are for Futurama movies that aren't actually on anything right now, so I can't really watch those. But one of them was on this website I use for watching torrented movies and shit like that. But their episode on that's not till next week. So
yeah,
these last two they weren't on anything. So we'll watch it. And then the one they're doing after next week is also on there, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. Hopefully I'll watch that. And then after that, I think they're going to get back to Arquette, so I'm excited for that. So
I used to listen to Chris Jericho's, but I kind of fell off since 2014. And I also used to listen to Stone Cold's, but once again, I've also fell off on that.
Right.
Question 21.
Oh,
my bad. Go ahead.
I've been listening to the Dead Meat podcast by James A. Janice. He hasn't. I don't know if he stopped or what, because his last episode was from April. But I've just been kind of listening to his backlog. Talks about horror movies and shit. It's really cool. Got one called Watching the Throne. Just they dissect Kanye. It's really cool. I've been watching them a lot recently because they're keeping up with the Donda coverage. So they're like my one-stop shop for Donda news. I've been listening to a lot of that. I hate this album as well. I need to get more into it, but I haven't yet. Let's see. The Ringerverse, they do a lot of first impressions of things, just in pop culture in general. But the last thing they did was Loki. They would have an episode after each episode of Loki. I've been listening to that. And then I also do Cartoons That Curse. He talked about it. I'm not gonna say it again. But and then This Is Important. Pretty much all the same ones except for a couple.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Question 21. Just for the audience, what is your setup? Love the DIY feel.
I like that.
We use, for the two microphones, he has a Blue Yeti Nano, and I just have the Blue Yeti. We hook it up to the HP laptop here, and then we sync it through Voice Meter and then through Voicemeeter we go to Audacity to record, and then we use just a basic microphone that has a microphone attachment to it, so that way if something happens to these microphones where they just shut off like they did last week, we have the backup microphone.
But like you said, we didn't have that on last week.
Yeah, we didn't have that on last week.
Because we were trying something different with our audio.
Yeah, and we just have like a basic camera I got off of eBay for like $70
with a tripod that we bought at Walmart.
Yep.
Looks pretty good with good reviews.
You can also use your cell phone with it. We'll eventually switch back over to that
because you can do a lot more with it.
Yeah, and then this isn't technically a green screen. This is actually green fabric we bought for like $5, $5 to $10.
But it works. We're getting some more for our new reviews coming shortly.
Yeah,
that we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And then pretty much it.
Yeah, and me and Michelangelo Hardwick, we both use Filmora to edit. Because that's how I do the edit audio. We save the audio file, or I save the audio file. I name it whatever the podcast name is going to be. And then I save that, or I export it to the computer. And then I throw that into Filmora. And then I take because this video camera chops it into different parts. If it goes past 30 minutes, it chops it into different 29-minute segments. So I put those together, and I listen to the audio to make sure it's syncing up. And if it's not, I fix the problem. And then I save that, and I send that to Michelangelo Hardwick, and then he does everything else from there.
Yeah, nice.
Question 22. Do you have any influences for MachoBurger? Does music and film still impact your life? I consider you both super creative and artistic and respect you as such.
First of all, thank you.
Thank you. That's why I love you. That's why I love you, Nicholas Grozier. I love you so much, brother.
And this iteration of the podcast was very much inspired by Gus and Eddie.
Yeah.
I kind of thought, hey, let's do that. Let's try again. And I think we could pull it off more. And
yeah.
Took us a while to find a footing of what we wanted to do initially, but overall we figured it out.
Yep.
But it's also loosey goosey too. We try not to just talk about things. It's nice.
The initial channel itself was influenced by Rhett and Link.
Yep.
Which is why I do own a mythical T-shirt.
It's true. Yeah.
I was wearing it earlier actually.
Yeah.
But I want something that matched the orange, so that's why I got the Hell Omega. But it was initially influenced by, heavily influenced by Red and Link, which is why we had that weird table set up.
Yeah.
We would do the food challenges and shit like that, and then I stopped doing it just because I got bored, and then I got back into it, and the podcast wasn't really. It was just more like an interview with just one person.
Right.
And then I just kind of stopped doing it again. The album reviews was always. The album reviews was even before I even watched ARTV or Anthony Fantano. So that was something I thought would be really cool if I just listened to an album and just gave my opinion on.
Right.
That one technically wasn't influence. It was an idea I had that I thought would be cool.
Yeah, it was.
And then then I just started watching people who did it.
Right.
And I was like, okay, now I can see how I can
we know
make it
more.
better.
Yeah, we can do better. Now, that's why we want to bring it back.
And that's why I love Anthony Fantano and ARTV, because it gives me hope that both of us all could make it seem more watchable and
he's
enjoyable.
He's local too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Fantano's just hilarious. Love
him. He is. And the podcast was definitely influenced by Gus and Eddie. Well, this iteration, because this is probably my favorite iteration of it, though.
Same. Agreed.
This is definitely my favorite.
How could it not be?
You're right.
We've got that alive. I can't believe it.
This is episode 77.
Yeah, it is. So. We're in season 2 right now.
Yeah, we are.
Electric Boogaloo.
Question 23. If you could go against one celebrity in a diss battle, who could the podcast take? In a diss battle? I'd be afraid to do Eminem.
Same.
Fuck. Maybe Gus and Eddie. I think us versus them would be pretty cool to see.
It'd be fun.
Maybe fuck.
Cardi B.
Cardi B. Roman Reigns.
I think verbally, yes, but then he'd probably just clap our cheeks physically.
Oh, yeah. John Cena, I think you'd have fun with it.
Yeah, agreed. With this little thugonomics.
Yeah, bro. Me and you versus The Rock and Kevin Hart. That's what I'm suggesting.
I'd be cool with it.
Someone send that to The Rock's manager because he'll accept it.
We can talk about how he needs to stop working out because he's already won.
Yeah, like
we can just make fun of Kevin Hart for being small.
Yep.
We already have our arguments ready.
Yeah, they both make bad movies.
Yep.
We occasionally will watch bad movies. So
we have a lot of things in common with Kevin Hart and The Rock that I did not realize.
I think we could do a decent job with Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Fuck, bring Nick Cannon on here. Like, he makes bad things. We make bad things.
Yeah, of course.
Look at that. Hold on. I kind of forgot we had a.
Death points!
I was asleep on that one. My bad. Would you narrate a boxing event? Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'd kill that shit.
I've always wanted to do like something commentary wise with like wrestling or boxing. It doesn't even matter as long as it's a sport. I'll commentate the fuck out of it.
In this corner.
I was my senior year in high school. I was actually the women's basketball team and the varsity men's basketball team's announcer.
Nice, that's cool.
So if they would score a point, I would be excited for them.
You'd say, yes, points!
Like, yeah, I'm like, hello, everybody. Because they're like, oh, yeah, if the other team scores, just say it into the microphone. Just, however. But then when we win, put some oomph in there.
Right.
And someone gave me shit. They're like, hey, why are you excited? Why aren't you as excited for the other team? And I turned the microphone off. I'm like, because I don't go to that school.
Fucking moron.
I go to school here, and I turn the microphone off. But yeah, I would do anything sport commentating wise.
Damn, it'd be fun.
And last question, which I can't believe we actually did it. Would you have a musical guest? Absolutely. I don't know how we would do it, but we actually had Cole Cumberlander on here, and he's an artist. Check him out. He was on here a couple episodes ago, actually like 10 episodes ago.
He was.
If he came to us and asked if he could do a musical performance,
that'd be kind of cool. Actually, yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, bro, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, there we go. I wish I had the sound clip of that.
Right.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
And I was also friends with Twig if he ever is back in the local region again because he moved to Florida again. But if he's back, I'd be like, yeah, bro, come do it live.
Cool.
Yeah, but if there's any local artists out there that makes music and wants to come on here and be a musical guest, let us know. We'll do it. We'll even film a music video for you.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm cool with it.
Fuck yeah. Because as you can tell, we're really good at making music videos.
It's true.
If you haven't checked out our Christmas one, I can't believe we did that in less than an hour and 15 minutes.
Right, that's impressive.
And the microphone eventually caught back up. It's still like 0.3 seconds away.
Well,
it's like yeah, from where here it's 113, on here it's 113, and they got the yeah.
I got you.
Well, I guess with that, Nick Grozier, thank you so much for sending a bucket of questions.
Yeah, that was great.
If you want to send more next week, I'm open for it.
By all means, do it. Yeah, agreed.
Maybe just reduce the number a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. If you have something you think of, like, oh, I could ask them, it's over like maybe 5 or 6 questions.
Yeah.
Maybe just write it down, save it for the next week.
Then for next week, so we can still have Mikey Avenue.
Right.
But I did enjoy my stay in Grozier's Cracktown.
Grozier's Cracktown. That's going to be a fun edit for Michelangelo. Grozier's Cracktown.
We love you.
From all of us here at MachoBurger, it's fresh, it's hot, it's chicken.
Stay macho.
Was this a bad idea?